Good morning, folks. I, for one, am going to go grab some coffee, and we'll get started here on VRadio in about 2 or 3 minutes. Thank you so much for joining. You know, folks, it was funny. This morning I kind of woke up with a feeling of angst, a feeling of annoyance. Call it what you want, morning grumps. But hey, I'm glad we're here now. We're going to get started here with some Pogo off of his 2015 album, Kindred Shadow. I hope you guys are having a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. Let's get right into it. Glad to hear you're studying it up, Jose. What are you studying? Later, Peter. Mechanical engineering. Okay. Very cool. Well, hey, I'm glad you've joined us while you're studying, my friend. Folks, real quick call of hands while I restart Spotify. Who here is in a morning time zone? Who here is in an evening time zone? I, for one, am in the digital time zone. I have lost track of days. They draw on now for hours at a time. I don't even know what year it is. Morning. Morning. Okay. A lot of morning, folks. Right on, right on. I believe evening, Eastern. Afternoon. Oh, 11 p.m. Interesting, Dolphin. Interesting, my friend. Sticking with the theme of being here now, folks, we got a banger for you. This is Here Now from Pogo.
And the future never comes. What comes is always here now. And because of your habit of worrying about the future, you will waste that movement also for worrying. And because of your habit of worrying about the future, you will waste that movement also for worrying.
Hey, much appreciated, Dolphin. Yeah, man, VR chat is definitely up there. For me, I'd say Skyrim VR is one of my absolute favorites. Suleiman, you're watching a VR radio show, talk show, playing some tunes, doing some chats. But yeah, man, Skyrim VR, there's something about literally being in a medieval world that is absolutely incredible to me.
You only plunge, and because of your habit of worrying about the future, you will waste that movement also for worrying.
Solomon Johnny, Google is going to be your friend there on that case. Have I tried Gorn? I have, my friend. It's actually a very good game, but I am worried about destroying my apartment within it. Taking some music requests on the Discord. You can drop porn. I said porn instead because I read Colby's comment. Do not drop a porn in our Discord. You can drop a music request in our Discord. No guarantee that we'll play it though. Good slip up. Folks, we're going to be taking some calls here in the VR radio. Ari Awesome, you are live on air. How are you, my friend? Whoa, that is loud as heck. Matt, you are live. What's going on, brother?
Hi. You should probably turn down your headset for like 2 seconds because I need to move my microphone. I'm using a garbage webcam.
Okay, I have you turned down, buddy.
Okay, good.
How are you, man?
Good.
I saw you posting some great memes yesterday. I appreciate that, my friend.
Yeah, great.
What is your favorite meme?
I don't know. Let me search my computer to see what I can find.
Fantastic. Well, hey. Why don't you post that meme in the VR radio channel? and I'll pull it up, my friend. Thanks for calling in. Folks, next up, we got Truly by Pogo. Remember, you can jump in the Discord if you'd like to say hi or scream into your microphone. Either one.
All these wonderful things. They're very precious.
Hey, good morning, Yinny. Am I going to get the quest? Abso-friggin-lutely. You sound like a chill guy. Well, I appreciate it, Solomon. You sound pretty chill yourself, my friend. Hey, what's going on, Tasman? Welcome to stream.
Well, just as soon as he kisses her, then they'll have to be married. Folks, that was Truly by Pogo. Absolutely amazing DJ out in Australia. Thank you for tuning in to VRadio. We're going to be taking some calls here while a new job base plays in the background. Hey, Argo Co., you're live on air. How are you, my friend? Argo Co. Andy's out. We lost him, folks. Joseph, you're live on air. What's going on, dude? Nope. Can't hear you, buddy. Hey, Nans, you're live on air. How are you, buddy? We're all alone, folks. We're all alone. Folks, we got Module Soul by New Job Ace coming up next.
Hey, Argo Co., how are you?
Hi.
How's it going, man?
I just found your channel like last night, and your videos are cool, so I decided to join.
Oh, thanks,
Just
man.
to you.
I appreciate
Yeah.
it. What kind of videos are you usually into? Or YouTubers?
Mostly gaming and stuff.
Oh,
Like,
nice.
I like to when you spend a whole week in VR, that was pretty cool.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. What kind of games are you into?
Mostly West.
Like Western games? Is that what you said?
West. It's a game.
Ah, West. I have not heard of that game.
Yeah.
What is it like?
It's like multiplayer game, which is if you like Google it and like watch some couple of videos, then it's like very funny at times and a lot of PvP.
Ah, nice. I think multiplayer PvP games are one of the joys of online gaming. So I'll definitely check that
Well,
out.
Yeah, what's unique is like you can actually talk in game to people who's like near you, and you can talk to other people.
Ah, like voice over IP? Like through the microphone?
Yes.
Oh, that's sick. Yeah, do you mind posting the link in the VRadio channel? Check it out.
Nice.
Cool, man. Well, hey, it was great meeting you, Argo. Or Matt.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace.
Folks, remember we're taking some calls here in the Discord channel. We got New Job A's Module Soul. Merrick Tez, I deployed some Zen sort of centering, so I did not need to do that. Thank you very much for the compliment, Learbag. I appreciate you checking it out. Folks, that was Module Soul by New Job A's. There's something about New Job A's vibes. I talked about it yesterday. I'll continue talking about it today, but one of the OGs of Chill Hop. Highly recommend checking it out. Hey, Joseph, I'm going to try to unmute you again, brother. Nope, still muted. Can't hear you. Let us see. Sir Oopfuls, you're live on air. How are you, man?
Hey.
What's going on, dude?
Really? Anything?
You just chilling? Chilling like a villain?
Yeah.
I feel you. Well, hey, what kind of games are you into?
I play. I started playing The Witcher.
Hell
week ago.
dude. The third one?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. There's something about the world that they created in that game that is so amazing. It's so immersive.
Mhm.
Yeah. Have you seen the gameplay for 2077?
No.
Yeah, it's sort of like a cyberpunk open world
Oh,
adventure
yeah.
game. Yeah, dude.
I saw.
That one looks so sick. Can't wait for that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, man. Well, hey, I hope you enjoy your Witcher campaign. And thanks for calling in. Great meeting you.
Yeah.
Ooh, The Witcher. Many a great hours spent on that game. Folks, we got Horizon by New Job Ace. Wow, Chris Duncan says, I'm in virtual desktop right now in the home theater with the related movies on the wall next to you. That is the most meta thing I've ever seen. Very cool. Very cool, Kanye. Thanks. Let's see here. Sir X Salada 12. You are live on air. How's it going, man?
Hello, man. How you doing?
What's going on?
I'm fine, man. And you?
Oh, I'm doing all right. I love your accent. Where's it from?
I'm from Brazil, man. From Manaus.
Brazil.
The rainforest, as everyone says.
Very cool, my friend. Very cool. My parents actually met in Rio de Janeiro.
Wow. That's really nice. I have been in Rio de Janeiro twice. I mean,
Yeah, that's right. You said you're in the rainforest?
yeah, the city where everybody thinks we still singing in trees and walk barefoot. As most of the people of the south thinking we are still like that.
I see. Interesting.
But yeah, because that idea became after the 80s. They are finally discovering us
Really?
because we are really isolated from here. We have no railroads, no roads. We don't have planes to go. So we are really isolated people right here. We have the culture. That's very nice.
Yeah, that's nice. So you guys have internet, though?
Yeah, we have internet. Yeah, everything. We have our main economy here is due it to the due it to the industries because we are a manufacturer polo right here. Where company like Honda, Motorola, LG, Samsung built their cell phone here and send all over to Brazil.
Oh, wow. I did not know that. That's
Yeah.
interesting. So if,
That's the only thing we actually do here. We just construct things. We just assemble things. We have no technology to develop ourselves. So we are really depending on the other cities and the other part of Brazil to be ourselves. But today for the new president, I think you have heard of him, the Bolsonaro
yeah,
guy, the new right thing. And other than that, I
interesting.
was trying to change that, but if change we are economy like boomed, we think ourselves as we would become a new Detroit that was economic like that by companies industries.
Yeah. When, say, like a new president gets elected, does that directly affect you guys, or does it kind of take like a couple of years for it to ripple, being so removed from the cities?
Yeah, the most the political field that affects some part of our region because we are very. I don't know how the Americans is like the politics because you gotta have the Democratic and the Republicans, right?
Right.
But we have like 20 parties here, and each
20
party
parties.
like it's a lot. Every day like grow another party, political party, and we can't segregate each other from that. Like people from certain party just talking to people from certain party. So there's a lot of parties. So there's a lot of people that don't like to talk to each other right
Yeah.
here.
That seems very divided. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's
Well,
totally divided.
yeah. On a lighter note, if one was to visit Brazil, what would be the one dish you would recommend?
The one dish, I think in Manaus, where I'm from.
Yeah, any food.
I think the food, man. The food is just fantastic. Just for me, the north part, like northwest, it's like Fortaleza, that place like that, Manaus, are
Oh,
the best food from the whole Brazil. For myself, because if you go to the south, Rio Grande do Sul, you just see their Germany because they're from Germany immigrants. And if you go to São Paulo, just Italian food you're gonna get most, and North American food because they are like São Paulo. They are like the most globalistic part from Brazil. So everything you have in the world, you're gonna get that. But in Manaus, you only see the only Manaus thing like the native dudes.
only the local food.
Like Yeah. So if you Google it, like acai, I think you have heard about it. Acai, it's like a juice of a fruit that is mashed down and just got just like a paste. You gotta eat it like the farina and just you got a big paste,
Okay.
a purple paste, and
Int-
have the fish and have the vegetables because here like the watermelon, everything, man.
Yeah, you guys.
We are especially the soda, the guarana.
Yeah,
We are the creators of it. We
yeah,
kind of creators of it.
yeah. Y'all have some great dishes. I remember sort of the classic. I mean, like rice, bananas, and beans. For some reason, is I mean, I don't know
Yeah,
if it's
you
a
have a lot.
staple over here, but it's good. I like
I
sort of the mix.
do you have heard of tucumã? It's like a fruit, but it's a tree. To get a tucumã, you have a tree that's
Hmm.
3 feet long, and all the tree is just 100% of that are made of spikes. Those are just spikes, the
Spike.
bottom to the top. Yeah. So if you get a rope it to the top and you gotta pull yourself to get the fruit. It's like for me it's like the breakfast.
Ah,
It's
interesting.
the main thing for eating on a breakfast for a person from an house.
Porcif-
The tucumã. I'm gonna
Porce,
write it.
it's called Tucuma?
Yeah, I'm gonna write it here.
Tucuma.
Tucumã.
Okay. Well, interesting, man.
You can search it. Like it's a little fruit. Is like sometimes a little, but yeah, it's a medium fruit. You have like 80% of it. It's just the core,
Uh-huh.
and it's just 0% is the true thing. The tucumã is a orange thing. The person wrap it
Uh-huh.
and just cut it off of the thing.
That sounds delicious.
Just put it butter and bread. Some people eat it with banana and cheese and eat it up.
Tucuma. Well, hey, next time I'm in Brazil, I'm gonna tie a rope to a tree and grab some of that. That sounds delicious. Thanks for calling in, man. It's great meeting you.
You're welcome, man.
Peace.
Thanks, man. Peace out.
Ah, Tucuma. Tucuma. Folks, we got Kamani by Nujabes next. Thanks for tuning in. And thank you very much, Sayer Nadi. I'm glad the videos and the content are hitting home for you. What's going on, Status Array? Welcome to the stream. And good to see you again, Turtle Bias. Hope you have a good school day, my friend. Did I not pronounce that right? Cyanide? Cyanide. Ah, I dig it. Joseph, I'm going to try you one more time, brother. No, still muted. Might try your voice and activity settings. Folks, that was Kumani by Nujabes. Next up, we're going to bring the beat up a little bit with Summer Gypsy. Arizona, also known as Mini Australia. I like that wording. I've never heard that one, but hey. Got a shout out from Texas. Oh, good to see you, Mr. Bud Savage. It's always around this time of year that I miss Austin, Texas. I think it's because I've been to South by Southwest the past 2 years, and unfortunately, I was not able to make it this year, but, you know, a fantastic state you guys got there, especially Austin. I'm glad to hear it is this rain. Hope you have a fantastic sleep, my friend. Folks, we're taking calls here. Barclay, you are live on air if you unmute yourself. Or maybe not. And Dexter, you're live on air, my friend.
All right, this is great. This is great.
What's going on?
Thank you. I just had a couple questions for you about this thing because I stumbled upon you while I was getting ready to set up some stuff.
Oh, absolutely, my friend.
So this is just, do you do this all the time? I was looking at your channel and you have other videos, but do you do live streams like this all the time, or?
Yeah, we try to do the VRadio every day in the morning.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Is this your specific time that you do this on, or?
Yeah, so it's 9 a.m. EST, 1 p.m. GMT.
Oh, gotcha. So you have a 9 a.m. schedule. That's nice. Like the song request, the question about that, how that works as far as that goes. So if I request a song in the chat, you could possibly play it?
Yeah,
Is that how
well,
it works, or do you have a cue that you work off of?
I really like to just go off of like mood, so I usually just do it on the fly here on the queue. But
Nice.
that being said, you can go ahead and post a song link in the VRadio text channel over there, and I'll try to look at it for the next day.
Oh, I see. Okay, I see how that works. It's nice. I was looking at your analytics there, and you are blowing up. I think you're getting promoted big time on YouTube, which is really nice. It's hard when you're a small YouTuber and trying to grow, and you have, I think, looks like 4,000 subscribers just as of yesterday. That is amazing. That
Yeah,
is
man,
awesome.
it's kind of cool to be growing a little community, a lot of new faces, new friends. So
Yeah,
appreciate it, man.
your thumbnail is what actually got me to click because of the animation thing. Is something that I do similarly, not to promote on my side, but
Oh, right on.
I'd love the chance to talk to you off air as far as like something else that you can do, because it looks like you create your own animation. You have a 3D animation in the background.
Yeah, that's right.
There's a way that you can are you familiar with Adobe Character Animator?
I tried it a couple years ago, but I have not taken a look at it. Is it good?
It's good, yeah. It's what I use on my stuff, and your character there, you can have him animate to your voice when you're talking. You can have him do all kinds of things on screen there, as
Nice.
far as responding to people. So, yeah, you could definitely chat with me off air about it, so we don't hold up your show. But
No,
it's
absolutely,
definitely
dude.
cool, and this is definitely neat. I like it.
Oh, well,
This
thanks,
is
man.
very cool. I've never seen something like this before.
Hey, I appreciate it. Yeah, feel free to drop me a Discord friend request. I'd love to chat more about animation.
Will do. That's cool.
Hey,
Thank you,
man.
buddy.
Hey, it's great meeting you, Dex.
Thank you. You too.
Folks, we got Spiritual State by Nujabe, one of my favorites, coming up next. Hope you're having a fantastic day so far. But Savage, congrats on the subs, man. I love your name. That's very classy, my friend. Hey, Boyce, you are live on air. How are you, my friend?
Oh, hey. Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, I'm really good. I'm very excited. I ordered my Oculus Go in the mail the other day, and it's arriving tomorrow. I mean, it was supposed to arrive today, but my brother didn't hear the doorbell. So yeah, it's arriving tomorrow, and I'm incredibly excited.
Dude, that's dope,
So,
man.
Yeah.
Welcome to the virtual landscape, my friend.
Oh, thank you.
It's gonna be a blast. What are you most looking forward to jumping in when you get it?
Probably like the multiplayer things like Alt Space and stuff like that. Those look like a lot of fun.
Yeah, those are one of my favorites.
And just like watching Netflix and YouTube on a huge screen, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I can't wait. I'm so excited.
That's rad, man. Well, hey, I hope you're able to get the package. I know that's always so disappointing when it comes and then you miss it.
Yeah, I said it so that I don't have to sign for it now.
Nice.
So it's just gonna stay at my door until I get home. I don't need to trust my brother to do anything, you know.
That's a good idea. Well, hey, man, when you get it and jump in Altspace, feel free to reach out here in the Discord. Love to jump on with you.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, man.
Alrighty, yeah. See ya, I'm gonna go to bed.
Cool, man. Great meeting you. Hey, thanks for the heads up, Zach. I'll try to fix the audio. Status Array asks, curious about the setup. Is that your Oculus Home? No, right now I'm in big screen, so sort of in like a nice morning kitchen here. Friendly, you can do whatever you want, my friends. We're just listening to some music, talking. You can also jump in the Discord and maybe chat for a minute or two. And the show runs for about an hour, so about 20 more minutes. Yeah, I'd say big screen has one of the best sort of cameras for a VR experience. They have a selfie cam, sort of POV cam, as well as some tracks that go along a pan like the one you're seeing. And what's going, Elite Spa? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Scruffball asks, is it perfectly legal to attempt grand slamming a spider with 50 tons of shoes? I'm going to have to consult the bird law expert. I'm not sure if this would hold up in a court of law. I'm a bit worried about the preconceptual obligations that one has when sort of slamming a spider on the ground, but hey, I can offer no legal advice. Folks, that was Spiritual State by Nujabes, one of the last songs released after Nujabes' death. Glad to hear it, LJ. And Zach, great question. Right now, my current favorite is the Oculus Rift. It's light, it's easy, it's good. I dig it. Next up, we got City Lights.
Always in trouble, need love on the double, spend cake in a lifetime, climbing to the level, contract with the devil, loophole, expiration date, on the side of good people, always set the record straight, round and round, the piano keys meditate, felt it in the music, need it now, can't let it wait, it's not a secret, everything is all out and exposed, going down like the water in the river flows, it's how it goes, another day, another story told, stuck inside the puzzle, searching, still trying to get a hold, forgotten souls, got lost in the cold, trying to get the freedom, now they need them, walking down the Hope Road, they said they hope so, but it was a no-go, front row stage show, well-placed logo, fancy lights and the cameras are on, but we don't care, he's just there to sing another sad love song, fade to black, the soundtrack to another night, it's the music of the rain and the city lights, feel no pain, it makes the whole city bright, without the sparkle of hype, it's just another night, fade to black, the soundtrack to another night, it's the music of the rain and the city lights, feel no pain, it makes the whole city bright, without the sparkle of hype, it's just another night, and they all knew what it was from the first glance, no excuses, should have planned in advance, man.
Documented on Pro Tools, a task hand, struggling hustles of an ordinary black man.
Spin a record with a 2-week lifespan, can't find a good girl, so we hooked the mic stand.
Not a lot of paper left in his right hand, making enemies of folks he treated like fam.
Stone cold, solid rock at every point stop, what you lean on soon as the pressure drop.
Ghetto hot, know the ledge, or you'll get a shot, but they'll never stop till his name's known on every block.
Spread my wings, fly away to the night beat, was wide awake while the rest of the city sleeps.
In these gritty streets, dudes give you plenty heat, take it no mind, and we grind, losing plenty sleep.
Hey, glad to hear Is This Rain? And yep, we're taking calls. Just jump on the Discord.
While you lay to sleep in the dark, your worst nightmare waits for heat. And the dangerous sun, though dawn is near, air's crisp and calm. I think a storm is near, and I'm watching lightning dance across the skyline. Usually miss it, rarely find time to bask in blackness. Hint of line shine, I'm in the jazz club, chilling, sipping with fine wine. Hypnotized by the strum of the upright. Feel like lost souls got their eyes on me some nights, so I keep my eyes wide and move cautious. Slip and find yourself in a brand new coffin by morning. Now you're one with the night breed. You should have known better if you're anything like me. But the city lights will seduce you. Day walkers beware if it's not what you used to.
DefCat says, I work from home as a composer and love to hear your thoughts on something with the music industry as it stands today. Well, I don't know if I'm much of an authority to talk in the music industry, but that being said, it is interesting to see the shift to sort of digital, you know. It's said before, but I'll say it again. We're in one of the most exciting times for independent creators to be able to just release their stuff. You know, whether it be on Spotify or SoundCloud. And I've found many of artists that I would have otherwise never heard had it not been for these new channels. But hey, folks, we got It's Fine by Chopeth on VRadio today. Hey, Corby, you're live on air. What's going on, man?
Not a lot. Working on school assignment. How's your day been?
Oh, it's all right, man. Woke up, made some coffee. Chill day. What kind of school assignment are you working on?
I'm working on a religion one. Have to do religion as part of school.
I feel you, man.
Atheist, though.
What religion are you studying?
Catholic.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
You in the Bible right now, or?
Nah, it's one about a festival that goes on in Australia.
Oh, interesting.
So I have to make a thing centered around that.
Interesting,
It's
man.
Boring as all hell there.
Yeah, I remember those days of having to study. It's interesting. I don't know what your beliefs are, but I've never really captured onto the sort of Western religion too much, but it is interesting, I think, to kind of see what they believe, at least.
Yeah, I understand it from that perspective, but since I've been studying religion basically since I've started school, it's just I want to get out of it as soon as possible.
Yeah, I feel you, man.
It's really not my thing.
Yeah. Well, hey, keep holding it down, man. We're rooting for you.
Yeah.
Great meeting you.
Thanks, man.
Peace. Folks, that was It's Fine by Chopeth. We got another nice song for you. One of my favorites by Pablo Quay, South Bank, here on VRadio. Hey, Zach Coleman in chat asks, is the riff tracking actually wonky, or is it overblown online? You know, it really depends on the setup. I have two sort of on my desk, sitting across on either side, and I'll tell you, for front-facing sort of, you know, non-room scale games, it works, but for room scale, the Vive is far superior. Far superior. Hey Dexter, I'd love to chat. Just feel free to drop me a message. Can't promise I will get back to it right away, but, you know, hey. That was South Bank by Pablo Quay. Gucci Man Pajama, you are live on air. What's going on, buddy?
How's it going, my dude?
Good to hear you. What's going on?
It's good to hear you. I'm just chilling before class, you know. I got class in about 40 minutes from now, so I'm just chilling before I'm headed out.
I feel you, man. What class you got?
Discrete math.
Discrete math? What's that?
It's interesting. It's basically it's a math that computer scientists use in their day-to-day studies.
Okay. So
it's interesting stuff. Kind of like boils down math to a logic and the way computers, you know, talk and stuff like that.
Okay.
It's a really base course. It's kind of like the beginning of where you kind of start off.
Interesting. So are you sort of as a whole studying like computer science and whatnot?
See, that's very interesting. Actually, no, I'm actually studying biomedical engineering.
Oh, wow.
So it's kind of, I'm taking this course just because being able to code is a very nice skill to have and the line of work that I do. So it kind of makes it easier on me.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
No, it's actually really funny. I got attracted to your channel because I actually do a lot of VR stuff myself, and I was really, you know, your production and quality of your videos is really good. I'm just surprised you haven't blown up until now. It's crazy to me.
Well, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I like the way some of your ideas are very unique from some of the YouTubers I've come across, and you know, I've watched a lot of YouTube just like anybody else, but your ideas are interesting.
Oh, well, I appreciate it, man. Much appreciated. Well, hey, I hope you have a fantastic class.
Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Great meeting you.
Great meeting you. Have a good one.
Peace. Folks, we got Imprint of Pleasure coming up next. LJ, I'm glad it made you cry, my friend.
First of all, why has man given such importance to pleasure? Why man throughout the world has given this extraordinary importance to pleasure? Why? Continuing, pursuing, everlasting pleasure.
Why pursue everlasting pleasure? Defcat says, emotions are a cool thing. Any emotion is awesome. Like when you hear someone hates you, it's a cool thing. Someone have that strong of an emotion towards yourself is really cool. That's an interesting perspective on it, man. I've been really interested in sort of the observation of emotion rather than the sort of identifying with it. So, as an example, as I mentioned earlier, this morning I found myself kind of angsty, annoyed. Obviously, I hadn't had breakfast yet. I sort of went on a run, but even on my run outside in the beautiful weather, I found myself getting annoyed just at everything. My dog was pulling to the right. And then I realized, okay, we're on, this ball hurling through space. My problems are very small. So, stoicism. That's almost the exact word to sum it up. But hey, we're thinking deep here this morning on VR Radio.
Why man throughout the world has given this extraordinary importance to pleasure? Why? Continue pursuing everlasting pleasure.
Cyanide, thanks for joining, man. Hope you have a good meeting. Emotional displacement, I would call it even emotional observation. I'm probably not the authority on this, but sort of what I've heard through a lot of like meditation experts and people that sort of remain mindful is just not identifying with, whether it be positive or negative emotions. And that's, just what personally I found works for me. Defcat says, which is to not compare my emotions to the world, but work through them on their own. Very well said. I think it really comes down to maybe the individual, what works for him or her. Imprint of Pleasure by Tube and Burger. What's up, Cat Gaming? Thank you for joining the stream. Mr. Butt Savage. Wholesome name. You're live on air. What's going on, dude?
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing, man? Yeah, it's pretty wholesome, right?
Hell yeah, brother. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing all right. How
I
you
feel
doing,
you.
man?
I'm doing all right, brother.
Great. That's great to hear, man.
I love your name. How did you come up with it?
All right. So some people was asking that in the chat earlier, and I was like telling a story. So
All right.
I'll tell you. Everybody knows right now. So you know the cartoon from Nickelodeon, Doug, from the '90s.
Yeah.
The principal's name was Principal Butt Savage.
Are you
and
serious?
I'm serious, man. They got past the censors because they didn't write Savage, they wrote Savage. And so that shit cracked me up. I didn't know the difference. I thought they were saying Savage. That shit was funny, man.
That's hilarious.
So me and my buddy was reminiscing about old Nickelodeon shit, and I'm like, I'm taking that shit. That's my name.
It's so funny going back to like the old cartoons we would watch and seeing how much shit they stuck in, you know?
Yeah, I feel you, man.
That's funny. Well, hey, great origin name. Thanks for calling in, man.
Hey, hold on, man. 1 second before you go.
Sure.
All right. I just gotta ask you. Did you really think I was black just now?
I did. It's a convincing voice.
Oh, right. That's great, man. I just put it on for the show.
That's brilliant.
All right, yeah.
I was wondering.
I just this for the people in my.
You should have kept. Well, next time you call in, you gotta keep it on. It's great.
All right, man.
All right, brother. I'll talk to you later, man.
Have a nice day.
Peace out, brother. Mr. Butt Savage, everyone. Folks, it has been wonderful this morning, this evening, this afternoon. What are your plans today? I, for one, got to put together some presentations, some PDFs for some studio stuff. The old left brain stuff. But hey, thank you guys so much for joining me here on VRadio. I will see you here, same time, same place, the virtual reality landscape, tomorrow, 9 a.m. EST, 1 p.m. GMT. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Peace and love.
This is pretty much the worst video ever made.
You know what, Napoleon? You can leave.
You guys are retarded. Hey, check that out.